Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is the Oculus Rift S. This is a short video to talk to you about potential problems with this headset that you might not have thought of, and things you should be aware of before you buy. The first of them was actually inspired by a comment I had on an unboxing video I did of this headset, and led me to do a bit more investigation. Now, one of the upgrades to the headset is the move from going from a HDMI cable to a DisplayPort cable. That means you need a DisplayPort capable GPU, which isn't necessarily a problem. However, it might be. Many gaming laptops usually have an HDMI output. My own personal one only has HDMI output, which means theoretically I can't use this headset on that laptop. Now, the official response from Oculus actually appears in a blog post, which I'll link to in the description, and they state that current converters from HDMI to DisplayPort do not support the bandwidth in order to supply a substantial amount of data through to the headset, and therefore it would degrade the quality of the experience and probably wouldn't work. I haven't actually been able to test this yet. However, it is worth noting that there is a converter in the box that will turn a DisplayPort into a Thunderbolt connection, so potentially if you do have a spot on your laptop for that, then you could use it that way, but it would require your laptop to be compatible with it. Oculus's response to it is a bit strange as well, because they're basically saying you need to upgrade your laptop. This is something to be aware of though, because if you're a current Oculus Rift owner and you're thinking about upgrading to the Oculus Rift S, but your gaming hardware is a bit dated and you only have HDMI out, then you might have a big problem. And it's not really a great answer to say upgrade your gear, because buying a new laptop or buying a new computer is obviously a massive expense on top of buying a headset. That's one potential issue. The next potential issue has already been discussed online quite a bit, but it basically relates to the IPD settings on the headset. There used to be a manual calibration tool underneath where you could just simply use a switch to line up the IPD and get that the right distance. Now it's all software based, so you have to go into the settings and adjust it. It also requires you to know what your distance is. Now, people say that this is an issue and the software isn't there and it's not as good as a manual slider. However, my experience is actually that it's quite good. Visuals on the Rift S are really impressive and I didn't have any issues with it. One issue I have had though, which also might need to know about, and I'm not sure if it's a temporary issue, so I need to investigate a bit more, and you'll find out more detail in the review if you want to watch that to follow up. But I found that the microphone on this headset stopped working. I was in the middle of playing Bridge Crew with my good buddy, Sir Henry Deadman, and the audio just stopped working from my microphone. It was probably about half an hour into the game, and then for no apparent reason it stopped working. Rebooting the machine, unplugging the headset, plugging it back in, checking the sound settings in Windows, none of that made any difference. I haven't yet tested the headset again to see if the microphone's working again. I don't know if it's a freak occurrence, but an interesting problem. Not necessarily an issue, because I do have a number of USB microphones nearby that I could use as an alternative, but it's something worth bearing in mind. Another thing I talked about in the unboxing video is the fact that this headset only supports 3.5mm headphones if you bring in your own headphones. It doesn't support any USB inputs, there's no USB-C connection on here, so if you have USB headphones then you can't use those. It could, however, theoretically make use of wireless headphones or Bluetooth headphones. Oculus say the Bluetooth connection might be a bit laggy, so you'll have a problem with that. These are the SteelSeries Arctis Pro Wireless, plugged into my gaming machine with its own control box, so theoretically shouldn't be a problem. And if you're wondering, they do fit over the top of the headset reasonably comfortably. Probably do it the other way around, put the headset on first. In fact, for argument's sake, let's just try that. No, it can't really do that, so that's a bit of a faff. However, this way around does work. So that's a potential option if you want both the microphone and a more immersive audio experience. Hot stuff. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you enjoyed it, found it useful, interesting, or humorous, or all of the above. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and also drop me a comment and let me know what you liked. And if you really didn't like it, please let me know the reasons why as well, with constructive feedback that I can use to improve my future videos. Any feedback is always appreciated. And if you have the time, please consider subscribing to my channel so you get to see more awesome content from me in future. I'm always looking to grow my follower base and also to keep carrying on producing interesting content on a variety of gaming peripherals, gaming videos, tips, tricks, unboxings and all sorts of other things. Let me know what you like from my channel and if there's anything you'd like to see more of. Thanks very much for your time. Have a great life.